A warning sign is starting to appear around one of Formula One's biggest stars. While most drivers are overwhelmed by a packed 24-race calendar, sponsor obligations, media appearances, and endless team commitments, Max Verstappen continues to find time for something almost nobody else on the grid can do: race outside Formula One. And according to Carlos Sainz, there is a very specific reason why. The discussion began after Verstappen's participation in the 24 Hours of Nürburgring sparked renewed interest in seeing modern F1 drivers compete in other categories. Years ago, it was far more common for drivers to test themselves in different forms of motorsport. Today, however, that reality has almost disappeared. The schedule is heavier than ever, and teams demand more from their drivers than at any point in the sport's history. Sainz was asked by Mundo Deportivo which current F1 driver would win a kart race among his peers. Without hesitation, the Williams driver picked himself, but the conversation quickly shifted toward a much bigger topic: why today's drivers rarely compete in unofficial races or events outside Formula One. The Spanish driver pointed directly at the modern demands of the sport. He explained that with a 24-race championship combined with marketing activities, interviews, sponsor events, and media obligations, finding time for anything else is nearly impossible. I think in a 24-race championship, with all the marketing and interviews we do, it's impossible. No driver could do it, he said. And this is where the situation becomes serious. Because according to Sainz, there is one exception, one driver who operates under different conditions, one driver who has a level of freedom that the rest of the grid simply does not enjoy. That driver is Max Verstappen. This changes everything. Sainz revealed that Verstappen is effectively the only driver capable of fitting these extra racing activities into his schedule because of specific provisions within his Red Bull contract. Well, Max would be the only one, because he is the only one who doesn't do marketing activities or interviews, since that is written into his contracts, Sainz explained. That statement offers a fascinating glimpse into how unique Verstappen's position has become inside Formula One. While other drivers spend large portions of their time fulfilling commercial obligations, Verstappen can focus more heavily on racing itself. According to Sainz, Red Bull accepts this arrangement, giving the four-time world champion a flexibility that others simply do not have. He can afford that luxury, and Red Bull accepts it, Sainz added. And it may not stop here. As Verstappen continues to explore racing opportunities beyond Formula One, questions will inevitably grow about whether more drivers will seek similar freedoms in future contracts. Truck racing I did a little bit of, single-seater touring cars, sports cars, and for now, however, Sainz believes the reality is clear. The rest of the grid simply does not have the time, availability, or energy to commit to major events outside the championship. But if Verstappen keeps proving it can be done, could other stars eventually demand the same privileges from their teams? What's your take on this situation? Share your opinion below and don't forget to subscribe to the channel for more Formula One updates.